Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a second while we ping Twitter and the Discord, and then we'll have a little bit of hello people and talk about what's going to happen today. Everyone's having a wonderful weekend so far. Welcome into the stream 28. Oh my god, you've already been busy in the live chat, haven't you? Sorry. Give me a second, we'll just ping the Discord. Okay. Live in Ilos. I usually have this prepared, but not today. Tremendous. Wonderful. Who do we have? Let's have a little look. God, got to scroll up to the top. Sam, Jay, Starstuff, Bad Wolf, Diaxis, Tim, Damien, Jennifer, Lauren, Scope, Star again, Jude. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome in. And that's everyone so far, isn't it? I think so. Sat Pizza as well. Frayden, welcome in, mate. And wonderful. Hello, Matthew. Yes, mate. Yes, mate, to you as well. Hey, K-Star. Hey, Star. I promised Valley I would say hi as he's working. No worries. Hey, Valley lad. If you're watching the stream VOD back later, mate. Shout out to Valley lad. I think we might host Valley at the end of the stream, so actually I've not hosted him for a little bit. Hello, Mally. Welcome in. A name that I can't pronounce. I'm going to call you Henko. I'm sorry, dude. I can't pronounce that language. I'm sorry. Hey, Jason, Bare Necessities, Fat Bob, Rob Smith, Andreas, Rudy, SYB. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Yes, so we're going to be doing some downtown editions today, which is the first time we've touched the downtown in a long old time. So let's come back to daytime, then pause our time of day. So there's been a little hole in the skyline that's just been left untouched for ages, and it needs to be fixed. So, do some fusing here today. I also think I want to link it down into the pedestrian area down here as well with a little bridge. So, we'll see how it goes. And welcome to 50 people already. Happy Saturday, everyone. You're having a wonderful day. Hey, FUC, welcome into the stream. Russ as well. Hello, Coco. Yes, hello to Coco. Bad Wolf, Face, Smoke Hammer. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. It's Nico. Thanks, Egg. Yeah, I can say Nico. Yes, welcome in, Nico. Alright. So, I don't know what's happening here, so we're going to have to experiment together. So what I am thinking is that this pedestrian road here will turn into a bridge and then meet up with something here, is my initial thinking. So let's go ahead and start drawing in some base frames for that first of all. We can let the game play here, we don't need to keep it paused for this. We're not breaking any sort of major infrastructure. So yes, let's come onto our pedestrian roads and we will go for... Actually, did I change my play speed back? No, I didn't. Let me do that as well. There we go. Okay, so what road is it we're using here? Let's just use the picker and grab it. Yeah, so I'm thinking that it might look a little bit weird as we first do it, and we're probably going to lose a little bit of these commercial units here, even though they seem to be facing the middle pathway, so that actually should be alright. And then we want to just have normal behaviour. And then we're going to have to change the trees on the road there as well, of course. But otherwise, how feasible is a bridge connection just to come straight across that rail line? We want to make sure we're snapped to that angle as well. Though the bloody key is going to mess with it, isn't it? It always does. So that would be 180. What does that look like? Horrific. Let's not have it there. It's going to be a weird one to get into place, I think. So that's the minimum where it can come down. Let's change the elevation step as well. Yeah, so 1 meter allows us to clear all the infrastructure that's here at the minute. Of course, the pillar is going to want to be relocated as well. There we go. Hey, Eggsy, welcome to the stream. Ian Fish as well. Bonbon B, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Nice to see you in the stream. Hey, Tom, Mike, we're at work skiving. Good, yes. I'll always love how many skivers we get in the streams. Welcome in, mate. I hope work's not going too badly for you. Tremendous. Alright, so now this road has to change, of course. We can probably just change the tree on it, to be fair. Would a coconut work? No, it's just too tall. A Jackie? No. Probably a linden then. Yeah, we'll go for a linden in this section. That way we don't get them poking through the bridge. Cool, but this should give us actually quite a tremendous little sort of look down into those central plaza spaces. Oh, yes, with the sky. Oh, you can see the planes moving. That's so good. Yes, had totally neglected the view to the Sky Harbour there with all the planes moving right down that big rundown. That's a nice view, isn't it? That's a nice view. Hey Daniel, top of the morning to you as well, buddy. Welcome in. By the way, has anyone seen some one-unit plazas and promenade roads on the workshop yet? I haven't, Jason, no. I'm sure they're in the making, though. Some tram roads would be nice. Wouldn't it make more sense for the pillar to be on the other side of the rail? It probably would, Michael. Yes, it probably would. Yes, actually, it absolutely would, yeah. That's a good shout. Let's move it over there. There we go. There goes the trains as well. Tremendous. Cool. Okay, so all this is really nastily surface painted at the minute. I'm quite... We will also jump into downtown Phoenix in Google Earth Day too, just to get an impression of some street detailing. But I would actually also like to introduce a fair bit of green space into the build as well today. So basically all these roads are useless now, and we don't really need them, apart from that one that's servicing the TV station. That's okay. Now where do we want this to sit within the skyline, this little station, I wonder? Let's come into our pedestrian roads again. What is it we're using? It's bluestone here, isn't it? So we'll stick to bluestone. Let's go for a small pedestrian street, and then can we force you down to ground here now? Is that going to be an absolutely sort of horrendous change in terrain if we do that from the edge of the bridge, or are we going to be okay with that? I think we're okay. Then maybe some like palm gardens between the quay and the pathway. That might be quite cute. Again, what are you like to be snapping in? There's a fair amount of jank starting to happen here now. This needs to be changed into a bridge connection again. We'll do that as well. Oh, you won't be connected, will you? Because you're a Plazas and Promenades road. Okay, so we'll use Network Multi-Tool then to add in a node. About there. And then we will grab... let's come off Network Multi-Tool. And then we'll force that into the elevated section again. There we go, that's what we want to happen. Cool. Is that surface painted, or is that how the tiles come? No, it's surface painted, isn't it? Not the tiles, the pillars even. There we go, and then just trim that section off there as well. Cool, so again, there's some jank there. We can probably do a little bit of node amending. Oh no, we can't though, it's yeah, it's fine. It'll just have to stay like that. But we will use Network Multi-Slope again from here down to here. Are you sure? Or is that because you're intersecting with that one? Yes it is, isn't it? Okay, we'll slot that section instead then. Cool. Alright. And then obviously the other connection would make sense to come up this way as well, wouldn't it? So we do have the new vanilla roads now that are 3-lane one-ways, which I'm kind of tempted to upgrade these ones into that. Can we find them though? That's going to be the question, isn't it, with all the crap we've got now. There we go, that's fairly easy. So they're actually quite a bit more narrow than the American ones, aren't they, in the vanilla game? Which I'm not averse to, I think that's alright. Sure, we'll change that up, that's going to be fine. I will keep my typos to a minimum today, if you would, please, Eggsy. Yes, if you would, mate, that would be tremendously helpful. Really would. It started a firestorm last time. Yes, it did. It did. It did. Still getting comments on it now. I am. Hey, Josh, welcome into the stream, mate. How you doing? It's always nice to see you. Bumpy road, yes, we fix it now, really, hopefully. Watch that node counter, we always do, Bad Wolf. We always do. What are we on now? Do you want to have a little look? 72%. I have actually been doing a little bit of node admin off camera, if you like. Sort of, yeah, just going around the highways, removing nodes, etc. Yeah, there has been some node admin. Still more to do as well, so we should be alright. 72%. Right, so metro station. I would like you to come onto this angle. You are not going to be connected here though, are you? No. How close do you have to be connected? About there? Okay, so you will work. Yeah, and then we really just want to amend these curvatures so everyone's happy. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So yes, boys. Let's make sure that the metro line has stayed connected. It should have done. You all okay? Oh, no, it's not okay. Looks like it wants stop adding there. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. That's what we want to do. And then add a stop on the other side of it as well. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Hey, Andre. Welcome into the stream, buddy. How you doing? Josh is doing well. Glad to hear, buddy. Glad to hear. Cool. It hasn't changed in like 5 episodes, so that's good. Yeah, it's not. It hasn't changed in like 5 episodes, has it? Yeah, it is doing well, the node count. I don't think the node count will kill Ilos. We did actually hit a problem with this count instead, though. The path unit actually capped out. So I was getting a lot of broken public transport lines in Ilos for no apparent reason. Like, they would just get the little broken symbol on them as though it's not properly connected. It turns out that that was a path unit cap. Exit also had the same thing. So we had to download the mod to increase the path units, because it doesn't mean path unit as in like an actual walking path. It's how the AI moves from one point to the next, right? You know, it's like it's A to B finder, and when there's too many of those, it has to sort of kill other path units in the city to account for new ones. So that was interesting. We really thought that would kill it. But yeah, we fixed it. Thanks to Exy. Cool. So I definitely want some tileage out here as well, but before we do that, I actually want the plaza down. Let's go for large fountain plaza. I think it's going to be ideal, isn't it? Oh, hello, solar panel. You're not needed anymore. Okay, so the Sims will use the back doors of these stations, rather. So I think if we can get a little bit of backdoor action happening with some pathways. Oh yeah, so they actually have node snaps off the back of them, don't they? I was wondering why that was happening. Yeah, so you can see where the path snaps to the back of this station. It does actually have a path node on it. So I'm guessing you could do this in vanilla as well. Just have some sort of open back space here. We'll see how it works out. Okay. Oh yes, look at all the people going down to the waterfront. Yes, please. That's so good. That's the best. Love this DLC. So good. Hope everyone else is enjoying the DLC as well, guys. Really do hope so. Cool. Alright. Okay. So let's grab some tileage. I'm not sure. I don't want to use any of these, I don't think. They're a little bit too... I don't know, just 1980s bus seats, aren't they? I'm not a massive lover of them. Yard tiles. Actually, do you know what? This would be a good point to jump into Google Earth and just have a look exactly how sort of downtown Phoenix is detailed, I guess. Let's pull it up. Let's leave the game playing while we load. And then let's go to Phoenix. Cool, okay. So let's have a look at downtown Phoenix. So let's come like right into the heart of the city, which is where we are here. There we go, yeah, there's some tiley plazas knocking around here, isn't there? Let's see what we're looking like in terms of like colourage. You can see some planters there by the looks of it. Okay, so there's some bollards knocking around. City Hall style building. Well, that's cute, isn't it? It's like a little piece of art you can enter down on a little lower level with some bushes. Lots of green trees as well. Okay, but it's all sort of red brick tile looking things, isn't it? Look at these planter designs. Just planter beds with flowers in them, with pathways weaving between. I like that. That's definitely something we can use today, actually. Yeah, so it's a little pattern of what? 6 flower beds, and then just open plaza space in the middle where you can imagine people can walk and access buildings and whatnot. Okay, that's kind of perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for today. This pattern continues over here as well, doesn't it? So we can do it on both sides of the road. Well, we could have done if they weren't doing construction work on it. Can we move down the road and travel in time so we pass the construction works? No, it's all taken on the same day. Oh, it's where they're extending the light rail through here, aren't they? Yeah, this is the Phoenix tram track, the downtown one. Yes, they're extending it. That is interesting. Okay. I wish I had the props to do that. I don't have, like, tram construction props. We could pretend, though. We could just draw in tram line and pretend like they're planning to extend it down. It's an interesting place to land in Google Earth, isn't it? Okay, anyway. Let's find some tillage. So let's go. We want something slightly red, which I'm thinking the herringbone workshop ones will be ideal. Or the light one. I don't know if that's too light colour. I think I might prefer the yard tiles actually. Or we could do the bluestone ones because we have those as well. They'll be in the Plazas menu, won't they? Yeah, the bluestone pavers. Yeah, we should probably do bluestone, shouldn't we? What version of maps do you use? I can't seem to get the 3D map view. It's Google Earth, mate. It isn't Google Maps. That's probably why you're not getting it, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the browser version of Google Earth is the one that I use, and it works. Yeah, works for me most of the time anyway. Okay, so let's get a row of those down, and then we'll use Move It to grab only the decals in the area. There we go. And then let's slide them up so we're flush with the edge of the pedestrian road. Quite perfect there, is it? But we can amend that though with a little copy and paste, or move it rather. Yeah, and then let's just really bulk out this bluestone plaza in front of the metro, and then we'll come in with some cute little plazas as well. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, a like and a comment really helps me below. Or you can't comment during the stream, you have to come back after the fact, but you can still like if you're having a nice time so far. Cool, yeah, let's keep them going through this way. Let's change our orientation so we can see what's going on under the bridge. It'd be really good if in Cities 2 you could just like mark an area and say any empty space, fill it with a certain type of decal. That would be tremendously helpful. I realise I don't need to do this one row at a time because I could have copied and pasted them, but I'm now just speaking to fill time before we reach the end of the pattern, and there we go. Wonderful. Fantastic. There's a little bit of broken surface painter there though as well, so let's tidy that up. There we go. And then we also wanted to move this section right here. I think it's just surface painter broken actually, isn't it? Yeah, let's not do that. Actually, yeah, I do want that surface painted. Let's bring it down the edge of the tile. There we go. Okay. Wonderful. I've had no energy to play the game due to work, COVID and stuff, but since new DLC it's great. It's great seeing you and others like FUC enjoy builds, use them. Yeah, it's a really fun DLC. Probably my favourite one now, I think. I mentioned it in the Ilos video, didn't I? It's just, yeah. Just so good. Part life paths on steroids. This is my jam. This is why we love it. Just about to head to bed. Have a good stream. We'll catch the VOD in the morning. Good night, Jeremy. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello, mate. Have a good sleep. We'll catch you all soon, I'm sure. Can we have a zoom out of the Mar grid? It's been too long since we've seen it. Yeah, sure, mate. There you go. That's the current Ilos situation. We'll have a hydration break as well while we're here, everyone, and a posture check as well, please. Yeah. Oh, is bare necessities poorly, Lauren? Did I just read that? Oh yes, because I just read that out, didn't I? He's got COVID. Yes, I hope you're okay at bare necessities. Sorry, I totally glossed over that then. Yes, I hope you are okay, mate. Egg, you could fill in the junctions where the ped roads meet with decals too. Yes, we could, VC. Yes, that's a good idea. We will do that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Zoom out for a bit more, Margaret. Yes, there you go. A bit more. That's it. That's the extent of it. Doesn't go any further than that. Yeah. Still all this to fill up here as well. Lake Havasu has to fill out yet. There's still some internal projects that need doing here. This suburb north of Lawrence Park will be redeveloped into a modern mid-century suburb. Hey Autumn Rain, what have I missed? Just some tiling and a little bit of pedestrian path work so far in the downtown. Nothing major. Yes, also long time no speak it has been. Welcome back in Autumn Rain. Hope you're well. Egg and Chill sounds good. Welcome in Courageous Chronicler. It's nice to have you in. There's a way to make tram construction with IMT and decorative tram networks in the road. Is there, Jason? Is there really? With IMT? I guess I'd have to get the decorative tram networks off the workshop though, wouldn't I? But yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that would help. Yes, I like FUC's idea. Let's bring the tiles up. Do we want to do the full pedestrian? No, I feel like that's weird. Let's not do that. It's only really these pavers here, isn't it, that match it? Let's go for that one. Then can we have that right up there, and then we'll copy and paste it into that space. That's better, I suppose. Have it come out, and then the concrete either side, and we can do planters along here as well, which would be quite nice. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, PC. Go ahead and copy over this one. Oh, this one doesn't need the full thing though, does it? It's only one tile wide. So we'll just do that ourselves. There we go. Fill that space. Alright. Tremendous, okay. Seems to be working. We've got people knocking back and two to the metro line now. That's what I liked. So, this will need a service point area because there's a building within. Or do we just extend? I mean, it already has extended it forwards, hasn't it? That's why it's functioning. Yeah, okay. Let's trim back this pedestrian area then, because that's going to like be way too much. We don't need that much space on it. Cool, that should be okay. Oh, Open Mindset has been a member for 7 months. Hey, my favourite egg. Hey, my favourite Open Mindset. Thank you for the 7-month membership, mate. That's a really long time. Thank you for the support, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah. Thanks, Egg. I'm safe now. Looking at getting to streaming and renewing the like streak soon. Thank you, Autumn Rainius. I'm glad things have calmed down for you. Glad to hear you doing a little bit better. Welcome back into the stream. So it looks beautiful. Thank you, Afina Mark. Appreciate that. What about bottom left? You keep it empty. It's near Area 51. These spaces here, so this little bit south of the prison and west of the power plant and the rail yard will become the boneyard. All this stuff over here, so with the highway to the river and then this arterial marker, all that space will become Ilos's boneyard build. There will then be subsequent Margaret frames to fill out in these spaces, but yeah, anything south of the river and near Area 51 will remain empty to give that sense of like distance in the desert. Yeah, there'll be nothing built near Area 51. Yeah. I'll read Open Mindset why I'm not your favourite egg. No, I'm in trouble. He's my favourite egg too. That's nice, Eggsy. You're my favourite egg as well, mate. Thank you. I love you. Alright, cool. So, this is happening. This is alright. Let's see if there's any other actual interactive plazas we want to place in. Oh, the flower plaza would actually sit there rather nicely, wouldn't it? Near perfectly, actually. Not too much of an opportunity to refuse. And I think what we will do, again, it's a little bit of a extreme usage of the path nodes, but I think if we snap into this one, and then let's make this space here walkable, they will sort of like walk around the edge of those fountain plazas, which I think would be quite nice. Yeah, there you go. They're already doing it. You just walked around the corner. It's an extra node, but it's alright. It'll be okay. It's worth it, I think, for some nice plaza spaces with these new stations. Tremendous. How is the airport plane traffic? It seems to have calmed down a little bit now. It was, when I was doing the public transport rework, it went pretty wild, but other than that, it's alright. Yeah, it moves. I think 3 runways and like an insane amount of space between all the taxiways and the terminals just keeps everyone flowing. They don't really get a chance to back up because there's so much distance to cover. So I think they're alright. It was on 13,000 active flights the other day. I don't know what it's on now. Yeah, it is climbing again. It is climbing. 14,089 now. Cool. Alright. Anyway, so I'm thinking of a cute little palm garden at the front. So I think what I am going to do is again burn another path node. Because I just want to see what happens if anyone wants to use these walkable keys to get down to the stadium. If they do, we will leave the path connected, but I don't think they're going to. In order just to reinforce that usage though, I think I will actually just draw in a pathway here just to see if the AI likes it as a way back in. Because if we can get people walking, then we might as well. And then we're going to work on these little palm gardens at the front. So we'll find ourselves a fence, and I think I know which one I want to use. It's King Leno's cute little pattern fence. That just is the best thing. Let's go ahead and stick on a linear fence, Phil. Prop line 2 Anarchy on as well. So we'll have this run up to the edge of the TV station, also flush with the pedestrian road. And then I guess come out the side of the TV station to about there. And then we'll have that in and then meet up over there. Cool. It's alright for me so far. It's an extra node, but it's alright. Overcharged's famous last words. Yeah, I think that's actually true. Yeah. Remember, since I've been looking back at early Ilos recently, sort of doing some like reworking off camera to just tidy things up. It's, early egg, or early Ilos egg was very much in that mindset, like, oh, it's alright. Like, the map's young yet, there's no need to worry about nodes. It's how quickly that changes. How quickly that changes. Okay, so let's go into some trees now. Let's turn that brush strength down as well. Yeah, so I'm just thinking like a little palm garden, just like a little dedicated open green space that the city has preserved. It's not allowed it to become the endless concrete jungle that Phoenix is. Oh, they're using the pathway as well. We're going to have to leave that path connected in. If I can see people walking through the palm garden, then that is indeed me sold. That's all it takes. Let's get some longer grasses in as well. Do enjoy forming these little palm gardens together. I think a couple of jackies as well. We will get sort of like a base layering of content created trees down and then bring in some workshop stuff as well. Let's get a better perspective on it. How about here? It seems to be better, doesn't it? Oh, hey Casino. Welcome into the stream, mate. How you doing? Oh, Bare Necessities with a £20 super chat. Ilos just keeps getting bigger and more impressive. Thank you so much, Bear. That's really impressive. That's really nice, man. Just like super generous. Thank you so much. I nearly said impressive then after you just said that. Yes, that is really nice, mate. Thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you're still enjoying it. Okay. I'm always wary of like having a city go on for too long, but I'm just really enjoying Ilos. That's kind of how I felt towards the end of Palaven, you know, when like we'd finished the European area and there was still some spaces left to build in. I was just like, no, I was like, I'm done now. Like this is it. I can't carry on. But I'm just not getting that with Ilos. I think it's just a fun, unique theme to build in. It's just, yeah, just not getting bored of it, which is good for you guys, right? That's more content. A much longer series. Ilos will be the longest series by quite a way, I think, once it's finished. Okay, so we've got those tropical looking trees in now. Let's not forget our palm plants either. Let's get some bigger ones in. And little clusters of orange and yellow as well, perhaps, I think might be quite welcome. Alongside some tasteful desert grasses. Cool. This definitely, almost certainly wants some lights in it at night time. That would be very nice. I'm pretty sure we want the after dark green one. Nearly said green cities then, but no, just the green one. There we go. Let's put this on night time. And then, yeah, probably prop line 2 will fill actually would be easier. Not that close though, much further away than that. 35 meter spacing gives us 3. Okay, let's do that then. Yeah, just some green lights within the garden itself. Actually goes very nicely with the Colossal Order building behind it, doesn't it? Yes, please, everyone. Cool, I'm happy with that, I think. Let's put a daytime view on, and then we'll have a little bit of a catch-up and hydration break, because I'm very thirsty today. I have just had a bacon sandwich though, so I'm probably quite dehydrated with all that salt. So you'll have to excuse the extra dehydration breaks. I was impressed how you know where every build is, especially during the transport overhaul. Ilos seems too big. I got lost sometimes, Mark. I was like, wait, where am I? I shouldn't be here. This is the wrong part of the city. Yeah, I do get lost sometimes, especially in the Mar grid. Yeah, when you zoomed in, it's like, where is this again? Yeah. Ilos forever, of course, Jen. Jen will never let Ilos die. Hey, Sargon, welcome into the stream, buddy. Dingoes as well. How you doing, mate? Are you still thinking of redoing the start of Ilos? Yes, I think I will. I think I want it to flow with the Mar grid frames. It's very separate at the minute, and it just looks weird. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have started building Ilos into the Mar grid. That's just how it started. I'd started it the opposite side of the highway for some weird reason. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, keep going until the nodes run out. It probably will be that sort of situation, Russ. Yeah, it will. Yeah. But beautiful. No cider today, so no drinking game. No. Save your health and access. Alien covering the green light garden. I'm down for that, Marco. Definitely we can do that. I could just eat a bacon butty now. Bacon sandwich, yes. Bacon sandwich fans in the chat. Yeah, everyone go get some bacon sandwiches. It was worth it. If you want to know it, I had it on toasted white bread. That was like a doorstop, like super thick, with a lot of butter, tomato sauce, and a hash brown. If indeed you want the details of the egg sandwich, then go ahead and recreate it. I didn't put a picture in food and everything. Sorry for those in the Discord. Right. Alien covering in the palm garden. I think perhaps maybe a couple of aliens in the dresses enjoying a day out in the city. Maybe these two, they're starting to warm to Ilos now. They're like, actually, you know what? Like, why are we trying to get home? Look at this place. It's beautiful. There's tiles and metro stations and fun to be had. Like, why are we trying to get back to our planet? This is the best. Let's stay here. So they're just happy, just out in the downtown, enjoying themselves. Wonderful. Haven't seen the Royal Build in a long time. How's it going there? We checked it a couple of streams ago, didn't we? I think. The Royal Town. We can have a look if you want. I feel like we're getting distracted, but sure. There you go. Has been a long time since I've been out here, actually. Oh, Jennifer Cox has been a member for... or JCO Sunshine, sorry. Not full naming you from the Discord, Jen. My apologies. JCO Sunshine has been a member for 8 months. Love this city so much. I know that's old news, but I just love it. We know you do, Jen. Thank you so much for the support, lovely. And thank you for being a member for 8 months. That's a very long time. You've got the orange egg now. Question for everyone. Pineapple on pizza? Yes, Frayden. Yes, pineapple on pizza is good. I do like a Hawaiian. Yeah, savoury and sweet is a good combination. Stop saying bacon. Sorry, Star. What ploppable Rico are you using, egg? Ploppable Rico Revisited. Bad Wolf is the one on my mod list, I believe. Hash brown for the win. Yes, Alfie. Hash browns are for the win. Yes. Can you hold the stream for about 30 minutes while I run to the store for some bacon? Absolutely, sir. Sargon, yes, absolutely. Yes. Do you have a monorail system in Ilos? I forgot if you had one or not. Yes, one runs from the airport into the downtown. It does, yes. That's the only monorail though. There is no more than that. Yeah, cute little road town. Yeah, I'll show the monorail off as well. Sorry, I feel like I'm lurching from one side of Ilos to the other. Yeah, this is the Monorail Start. This actually has one of my favourite nighttime views. We might as well stop and show it while we're here. Whatever, we can have a fun time together right today. Yeah, this has got one of my favourite views in the city, the entrance to the airport with the monorail. I hope you all enjoyed the 40th Ilos cinematic episode as well, by the way. That was a fun one, that. I hope you enjoyed the slowed down Timeless. Really changes the vibe of that song, doesn't it? It turns into almost like an electronic Pink Floyd. I was a big fan of it. It's like super progressive electro. It's just like, oh, yes. Keep adding me on a new layer every 4 bars, please. That's what gets me up in the morning. Right, let's actually design the Plaza space. Okay. How many people are walking this now? 163 coming down here. I bet this metro is getting busier now because of people can get down to the waterfront. Yeah. Right, okay. So buildings. I do actually want some new assets to enter the skyline at this point. So we've got the 3 new uniques, and I think I want the office zone landmark in here somewhere. Where do you orientate to? There. I'm aware he's over the road at the minute. We just want to see how this fits into the skyline. No. Not there. I'll be a fan of you here. Hey Salesh, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Have you ever had Béarnaise sauce on pizza? Béarnaise? Why do I know what Béarnaise sauce is, but I can't imagine what it tastes like, Thomas? I feel like I know what Béarnaise is, but I can't remember what it is. You'll have to remind me, Tom, if you wouldn't mind. One thing about the city where I live right now, we do breakfast correctly. What would that be, Jason? You have to give us more information than that, mate. It's too vague. Extra pineapple for me. Yes, Ross. Pineapple chunks in a chili con carne is nice. That's controversial, Diaxis. I'm not going to agree with that one straight away. I can sort of see it working, but I'm not sure. Chopped and screwed, chill step electro. Yes, it was, doesn't it, Jason? It was. Yeah. There's a reason pineapple and pizza both start with pie. He's got a choice, yeah. That has to be today's outro music, right? I don't have the slowed down track. It's in Premiere, slowed down. I'll just have the regular Ilos music. Yeah. 40th episode Ilos was wonderful. Glad you enjoyed it, Jen. All of Italy's crying at the pizza content in the chat. Hollandaise with the red wine and tarragon reduction. Is that what Béarnaise is? Is that it? It might be a Danish abomination. Okay. I feel like I've heard it before. Or maybe it was like another variation of a A's sauce from Hollandaise. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. But look at all this walkability. Yes, please. So I want to find a place for these new uniques to fit in. What else is here? There's the commercial zone landmark, which is actually quite nice. Ooh. Is there an opportunity here for fusing into the side of the new metro station? Oh, there's a little walkable alleyway through there as well. It's going to come over the pathway there though, isn't it? I guess over here might work slightly better. Let's just throw it over there for right now. Oh, yes, it might actually work perfectly because I can bring the pathway through that one. Okay, we might be onto something here, everyone. So this is definitely taken from Few Candy's recent build where she fused sort of old buildings into the back of a train station. So it looks like they have a view into the platform. Although this side of the building actually has no windows on it, so that idea is immediately out of the window, if you'll excuse the pun. But if we can have it so it functions as a plaza space, it needs to be brought down to earth a little bit. Set it as the same height as the roads. Okay. I'm very keen to have people come through this little alleyway. I will do whatever it takes to have that happen. It's probably going to mean an extra node. But my god, could it be worth it? Let's come off the angle snap. Okay, so let's have it there, and then we're going to need to grab the nodes with move it, and then just align that so it's a little bit more central. That should hopefully work. Want to see someone use it. Oh my god, yes, oh yes, they're all using it. Oh, that's so good. Yes, please. Oh, and they're not clipping with any prop either. Yes, that's the best. That's staying. Wonderful. Okay, so that's going to be the commercial zone landmark used. And it's quite a cute addition into the skyline as well, I might add. Very tasteful. Let's not forget to move that plaza back though. He's just chilling out here now. And then let's set it to the height. Bring it into the corner. Right. Cool, that works a little bit better, doesn't it? Tremendous. So... undecided on this one. Do you maybe want to sit over here? I think over here might be a better spot for you actually. Probably more appropriate with the shape of the skyline as well. What are you? You are a road. Okay. Can I delete that connection? You're going to lose your connection here though, aren't you, Mr. Television Station? Well, that's okay though, because we can just... oh, no, don't duplicate it. That's not what I wanted to happen. Yeah, we can just let it place against the pedestrian pathway now. Although you are going to encroach upon my palm garden, which I'm not happy about. How long until you become disconnected? About there. It does want the pedestrian area painting out over it, so we'll give it that as well. And then we'll also have to just reinstate our little palm gardenage here. We'll trim off a little bit of that surface painter. And then just amend the shape. There we go. Cool, that's not worked out too badly actually, I think. I think I'm happy with the office landmark to sit over in that space. Cool. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that there. That office landmark. Blends much more naturally into the skyline there, doesn't it? Respecting the ultimate crawling height, of course. Egg is so easily pleased. Oh, what with the pathway? Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah. It is. Yeah. Did not enjoy Marmite at all. 0 stars. Marmite's delicious. Marmite's incredible. You can't have too much of it. I think a lot of the people try it for the first time when they like cover the toast. It has to be like a really thin layer of it for it to be enjoyable, I think. Yeah. Make a matching plaza for that building with its decal there. For this one. Yeah. Oh, its decal's a little bit glitchy, isn't it? With all those other ones over it. Yeah, we could do that actually. That's a good shout, Jason. Yeah, we can do that. Cool. Can I also change the colour of this high capacity metro line? We go for an orange. What's wrong with you? You're not facing the right way? There you go. There you are. Okay. Cool. So we've got some pretty even split of RCI demands at the minute, so we can definitely have some new fused towers in here. So I think probably IT cluster fusing would be the most appropriate for a space like this. Probably want to keep the palm garden coming down here too, actually. Let's do that now while we remember. Where's that fence? Let's just picker it. There we go. We'll have it come down this side. And terrain's a little bit janky there, isn't it? I think we'll not factor that in, and we'll cut an angle out of the garden. Cool. And then we'll just go ahead and use move it to grab the trees and the props. And we'll just go for about there. Give it a little rotate, and then we can place it back down. There we go. Cool. Both bridges at the same height. Well, I did keep this one elevated so it wouldn't clip the key. That's why this one's like that. And there are people using this. I don't know why though. Where are they going? I'm guessing they're just heading into the transport centres over here. They're not actually using this pathway, so I'm going to delete that. Yeah, I don't know where they're going. It would be better, wouldn't it, rather to just avoid this little land clip here. Should we just go for it? Should we just set it as the same height as that one? Same with that one too. And then we can bring this down. And then just not worry about the clipping at all. It is better from this layer here. And we can set that down to this height now too. It is much better when it's flat, I will give it that. Set this one to the same height as these road ones as well. There we go. Yeah, I do prefer it like that. That's a good shout. Who was it that said both bridges at the same height? It's gone now. Where is it? What actually is Marmite? Like, what's it made of? Isn't it like the byproduct of yeast production? Isn't it like all like the black tarry stuff that comes out of making yeast? I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? Like a yeast extract? Yeast isn't a good word anyway. Like, yeah, it's one of the words that goes through me. I don't like the word yeast. Okay, cool, that's better. Right, let's have a look at some fusing opportunities. Because I'm happy to have some more towers in this side of the skyline. Oh, water wall as well, actually. I had entirely forgotten about water wall, which would satisfy a little bit of commercial demand that we've got. Oh man, this is a difficult one. I feel like I want to fuse these two together. You could probably do these in a really nice pattern of 4 actually. Like, quite a nice pattern. If not, actually have them so they sort of have the metro line passing through them. This might be a little bit extravagant for the time being, but please bear with me. We're going to try something out here together. Okay, so we have that there. We're going to need to do some building spawn points here, which is okay. Let's do it now while we remember, actually. Otherwise, they won't ever get done. Yeah, we want to roll these forward onto the main road, so they get their services. Same again with this one. Let's have it so everything is collected from that point there. Even though they're in the pedestrian area, so that doesn't actually matter, does it? I'm not sure, actually. Does it matter if the building spawn point isn't road connected, even if the building's in a pedestrian area? I've no idea. I haven't checked. Okay, so let's pin these two together. Wonderful. Oh, I've missed a super chat. Maniac Mania with a $10 super chat. Hello people, have a great day. Thank you so much, Maniac. Welcome into the stream, buddy. Thank you for your relentless super chats. Every time you come in, you do one. Just insane. Thank you so much for the support, mate. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great day too. F1 starts soon, so I'll have to leave soon. Understandable, Sat Pizza. You enjoy the qualifying, mate. What's the circuit this weekend? Can't remember. I saw the practice results. Can't remember the... Oh, it's Singapore, isn't it? Ugh, it's night race. No, thank you. I hate Marina Bay. It's the worst, like one of the worst circuits. Yeast to yeet something. Yeet something to the east, yes. You don't like moist black yeast on your toast egg? I do actually, yes. When you put it like that. When you put it like that, I don't. But yeah, I do actually usually like it. Yeah. Cool. It does matter, Reg. The hearse is still need to get to it. Yes, good shout, VC. Yes, of course it does matter. Yes, it does matter. No, finagle that node. Ooh, it's a tight squeeze, isn't it? There we go. And then let's have you just come back a little bit like that. Right, and you're going to come back toward this side. And then you can also just slide along a little bit. I'm not worried about that being flush. We'll almost add a little layer or an angle into that one there. And then we can surface paint that entire bottom plaza. Something like that. Oh, yes, and then what we should have is a very distinctive visual of the orange metro passing between the towers at quite a low speed as well because it's on a bend. And then once we're down at street level, we've got all these little walkable sections where people can come and go. Which really adds into the whole plaza vibe, doesn't it? Cool. Leave it there for the time being. I'm quite keen to have a little go at what Jason said in terms of introducing a mimicked plaza using the props and the decals from the pack. So I think we will do that. We'll also service paint up this entire space. Even though it's not all going to remain service painted, I do want some green space in here as well today. Actually, you know what? Could we do some new high capacity service buildings here too? We do have a need for a fire. So a high capacity fire station might actually be tremendously helpful here. It's a fucking big boy though, isn't it? It's a big boy, but it fits perfectly there. If it fits, it sits, right? That's the rule. And it fits. It's also a very nice addition into the skyline too. I'm going to stick with that. Wonderful. Singapore. Yes, it is Singapore, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like street circuits. I find them very boring. Overtaken. Say in Monaco. Can't stand the Monaco Grand Prix. Just like 71 laps of everyone in the same position. Yeah. Everything bagel plus egg. Sorry, sorry, OE. It's alright, dude. Cheddar, bacon, sriracha, peanut butter. Most amazing sandwich. You went a little bit west with the peanut butter there, Courageous Chronicler, but I'm not going to judge you for your sandwich taste. I can get on board with that, I think. I lived in Japan and I ran out of wasabi at home for takeout sushi once, so Marmite was in the cupboard and history was made. Marmite and sushi, Jason. That's a sketchy one. That is a sketchy one. Nice two-tone building complex there. It is, isn't it? It is. Anyone from North London? Not me, Govan. We do have a few Londoners in the community though. Maybe someone is. I used to live in West London, if that counts. How's education? We need a school in there at all? I think education for once is actually alright. Yeah, we've got decent enough elementary, decent enough high school, and university is way above. Yeah, schools are alright. Schools are okay. For once, it's taken us so long to get the... Oh, look at them walking across to the building to get to it. And he's walking through the building, literally. But... whatever. I guess they're using it right. Oh, could you use this little alleyway, please? Oh, look at him. He's coming in to use the little prop. Yes, please. Oh. Oh! He's like, nope. That's enough sitting for today. Let me moonwalk through the building. Right? That was hilarious. He just disappeared. Alright, let's go for some plazas here. So I want to get those tiles. It's the horrible orange ones, isn't it? Is it them? Brush. Let me turn that off. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? What orientation is it at? Is that right? No, it's sat like that, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's how it's done. So it's just two next to each other, alright. So we've got people walking across here. Why don't we see if we can do that with this? Go for... So you're going to place one in and then copy and paste them with move it, because we can get much more precise placements with move it. There we go. Just realised now, you look at the little prop details on the plazas and promenades plazas, and you see how they've pieced them all together using the old park life props. It's like, it just gives you so much more inspiration for what you can do with these things, especially in vanilla as well. So the fountain is in the corner. Is it on the tile? Yes, it is. So again, we'll place it and then we'll use move it to position it, because we get better placements. Something like that. Then we've got some park life hedges, which are these ones. Do these run in an L shape on the corner now? No, they don't. They come in here. And then we've got two more up the lateral side, so we'll have one there. And then there's one more in that space. Where we then have park life flower beds. Something along those lines, is it? Yep. And then we have the plazas and promenades benches, which they've actually laid out really nicely. I think it's these ones, is it? Yeah, so they've got them in a corner. Oh, I really like how they've done that. You can see how they've pieced that all together. I hadn't thought of using the benches like that. So if we have one in the bottom corner there, and then it's then extended out by two wooden ones, which is very cute. And then have it up this end as well. Okay, and then put that piece on. And then it's just the lights, isn't it? Yeah. It's these placed around like that. That's about right, is it? Something like that. There's a little bit of a dip in the terrain, but you can't really tell. Let's move it next to one another. We want decals and props for that. See how similar it is. I think it's pretty spot on, right? It's pretty what we need it to be. Cool. So yeah, if we can just have this here, so all these little people that are coming and going from these commercial offices just sort of walk around it. I think I'll be happy with that. Wonderful. He just wanted to read his bloody book and looked up to see Egg and his 140 minions all staring at him. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, leave me alone. Hey, Krishnendu, welcome into the stream, buddy. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome into the stream, mate. That was a better reception than I thought. Yeah, people enjoyed that on Autumn Rain. It went down quite well. Yeah. Cool. Right. There's terrain dodginess happening here, and we all need to come down to the same layer as the road, if you all wouldn't mind. I'm going to grab all these as well, just say. Yeah, just all come down to that height level. Is it a terraforming thing? There's definitely... Oh, there we go, it's gone now. It just needed a little bit of time to play. Okay, that's cute. We'll just have this on the corner for right now. I'm not exactly entirely sure where it's going to go. We should probably extend the bluestone tiles out from here, right? It's going to make the most sense, isn't it? And I think we can actually use those as a really nice border to then merge into some green space that I want to do here today. I realise we spent most of the stream talking about green space, but not actually doing it. So why don't we use the curve of the metro as like the barometer as to where the green space should start. Cool. So, oh, hello plains of Ilos, all of a sudden. Right, let's unpaint this. Thankfully we're all snapped into mild grid measurements here, so it should be a fairly easy job to not have this painted. There we go. Cool. Do we even want another pedestrian connection here? Another pedestrian road? Let's go for the bluestone stuff. Yeah, and like here down to here. I want the angle snap on there. 89.9%, that's alright. Yeah, that's going to be fine, I think. Yeah, that allows us to do this plaza space a lot more efficiently, hopefully. There we go. And then let's just have this here. And then here. Cool, and then we can just copy and paste that now. Let's go ahead and grab the decals. We're going to have to be very careful though, its placement around the little man-made plaza we've made though, courtesy of Jason. We'll have to be careful with that one. Otherwise the tiles will overlay and destroy it. Cool. Again, I'm doing this the awkward way, aren't I? Just let me do it in bulk. That would be tremendously easier. There we go. Cool. Then we'll grab same things with the metro one. That should be wide enough. I'm just thinking, I kind of hate the way that the pathways merge. I wonder if there's something we can do here with a planter. So annoying. There we go. We'll have a look at that in a second, right? Let's go ahead and get this sorted. There we go. So that gives us a nice little box and a border now, doesn't it? A pathway through there would be very, very nice. But I need to start using pathways. This is one little plaza in the downtown. We will hit node issues if we carry on doing this. Okay, let's come together though. Oh, Casino has been a member for 6 months. I don't get why Marvel don't use the Hulk banner more in their advertising. He's basically one big banner. That is over my head, Casino. I don't do Marvel stuff, mate. If that's a joke, people in the chat seem to be enjoying it. Yeah, that's over my head, mate. But thank you for being a member for 6 months. That's crazy. Thanks for the support, buddy. Yeah, I don't do Marvel. I don't know what joke that is. Thank you for the membership though, buddy. I appreciate you. Right, okay, let's bring this up. We want it to be flush as well with that one there, basically. Yep, and then up to there as well. Cool. And we're nearly there. Nearly there. There's a lot of tileage work here. But it's me though, guy who gives up. What's Freyden talking about? I spent nearly an hour doing an oil field and detailing it. Yes please, Freyden. Good. About time. Stop starting new cities. Stop it. Stay on the same one. You enjoying it? I hope you are. Slowing down is where the fun lies in this game. Okay. And then just copy and paste those over now into those. There's a lot of tiles, but it works. Cool. Really nice space so far. So the Incredible Hulk's real name is Bruce Banner. Right, okay, right. Let me reread the super chat again then. I don't get why Marvel don't use the Hulk banner more in their advertising. He's basically one big banner. Oh yeah, because he's called Bruce Banner. Yeah. Cheers, Casino. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Appreciate you. Why are there random trees and flowers in the middle of my plaza? I didn't put you here. You okay? I can't get rid of them for some reason. Why? Are you tethered into the building? Are they on the building? Where's Bob? Yes, they are on the building. Leave. Didn't even notice them. There's a wild hedge there too. There we go. Have they been there all the time? Did not even notice those. Okay. Cool. So let's have a look at some more feasible opportunities to bring this space to life. Let's go for... I'm quite keen for one of these little corner numbers. Yeah, to just come down here. This is going to respect the crawling height as well. I'll line it together. Yeah, get some more open plaza vibes in this space. This one also looks like it might work quite nicely. Oh, as does that one though. I do like that one. Especially to sit in that space, and then can we... Yeah, there's more cute little fusible shapes like this to be had behind it. So we can really bring it out in one asset. Something like that. How does that look from the ground level? Yeah, I think that's tasteful enough, isn't it? This part of town's looking much more impressive now, isn't it? All these new towers and designs coming along. Wonderful news. Our casino, the mandatory dad joke, and then need the dad explanation. Yeah, well, that's casino's entire legacy in this community, to be fair. it's yeah, just him explaining his dad jokes to us that he drops in the super. A taco truck is needed. Yes, we'll get some food trucks in, 100%. Down for that. Managed to catch a stream. Welcome in, Kicking Sumo. Welcome in. Yeah. I just noticed Eggy's got his watch it up top. Never thought to move it up there. Yeah, it's just out of the way, isn't it? Just like up here, so you got a quick glance. Yeah. So it's handy one, that. And I've also moved Unified UI and Traffic Manager down here as well. Had a bit of a rejig of the UI. A little bit of spring cleaning, if you like. Even though it's the middle of autumn. So I think I'm also happy for a little bit of actual green space to develop, and by actual green space of course we mean the introduction of the grass brush. Do we want to grass these up? I don't mean send them to jail, I mean like actually put grass on them, or do we prefer the sand? Don't know, thoughts and feelings in the live chat everyone as to whether it's grass or sand in this space. Please do let me know. Right. But what I am feeling here is definitely some tree designs. Date palm for some reason is jumping out at me. Feeling a date palm pattern. Down one more. Something like that. Oh, yes, the metro going through the buildings, that's so good. Yes. So nice. I love that. I love these little cornered wall-to-wall stuff. Oh, that just leveled up. Wonderful. I can normally never catch a stream because of school. Last year, high school, and I'm free. Very nice, Kicking Sumo. Oh, welcome into the stream. Yes. It's nice to have you here. Grass looks cool. Grass gang rise up. Yes, the grass gang is rising up, Jen. It is all grass, isn't it? Grass it up, please. Some rocks would be nice. Very nice. Did you add the lights to the extended palm garden? Asks Bare Necessities. Did I? Yes, I did. I did. Because I copied and pasted them, didn't I? But there's actually a little bit one too many. I'm never going to be able to get that. No, that wasn't it. I want to use move it. Prop. Please. There we go. Yes, we did. We did. But we could do some more tasteful light designs here if you like. I'm always down for placing after dark lights in the city. Maybe some of these. This bloody tree brush thing. I hate it. Do a little bit of prop and tree anarchy if we like, and illuminate the base of the date palms. We could call this area like green grass as well if we like. Isn't that a George Ezra song? Or Michael Bublé, one of the two, can't remember. I don't really follow pop music. How about making a plaza above the railway and making some glass floors where people can see the trains under them? I don't have the props to do that, Tom, but that would be very nice, yeah. I have no glass floors to do that. Yeah, but yeah, you could do that. That would be very nice, yeah. What, to have like a floor come across the rail? That'd be amazing. That'd be really cool, actually. Yeah. This is really nice. It's made this side of the downtown very green, though. Very green. We need an update to Ilos' mods. The new forest brush is now available. The old one still works though, actually, doesn't it? It's fine for me. What's the difference between the new one and the old one? I haven't seen it. But yeah, my forest brush never broke. It was alright. Okay, so some truck detailing is going to be welcome out here. So we could place in some of the actual food truck plazas, but I think these are going to be too deep, aren't they? Yes, you are. Oh, you kind of fit perfectly though, and they'll come and interact with these. Can we bob off those linden trees that are attached to the station? Go away. And then there's something else on there as well. It's the wild hedges. Okay, and then this should just be my plaza now. It's got those hideous vanilla trees on it though. Why? Let's get rid of them. Oh my god, what is that? There we go. Right. Can Bob finally retire? Yes, he's done. Right, cool. Very hard just to grab this building when there's so many tiles under it. There we go, that's what we want. Okay, yeah, so we don't want them to walk across it. Oh, I said I don't mind if they do walk across it. That makes sense, I suppose. Okay, or maybe what we should do is actually have this centralized and then just extend the design around it. I think it's probably going to be most appropriate, isn't it? So let's delete the bluestone tiles that are here. And then we're going to come in with some fresh yard tileage in a second. So we'll grab those. We will then use that as a way to say right and about here. Same thing over this side as well. Let's delete those. And then we use the marquee tool. Let's grab everyone. And let's end them about there. Cool. So this is yard tileage. If my tile knowledge is on point, this should be a yard tile. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Stick that on a fence fill. We come into this space. Boom tings. And then down here again as well. Tremendous. I'm also feeling some of those cute little park life hedges as a border for that. So we'll do that as well. Let's bring in... Is anyone going to walk across that? I really don't. Oh, you are as well. You pain in the arse. Alright, let's bring it up to there then. So like, we'll just stop it short of the last tile. It's always nice to have a little bit of a border between tile detailing. Helps to break it up a little bit. Okay. Wonderful. Less loading issues, advised to swap over. Alright, Eggsy. Yeah, we'll switch it out in the mod list then, mate, for the new one. Does it have any, like, new functionality? I hope so. Green lights are perfect. Thank you, Damien. Glad you're enjoying them. Green colour is so Hulk. It is very Hulk-esque, isn't it? Yeah. It is. Is that the new metro station? Yes, it is. Yes, it's the one with the, what's it called? Yeah, Plazas and Promenades DLC. In our defense, I'm pretty sure egg has recreational use anyway. I don't know what you're talking about. Have I missed something in the chat? Imagine sitting in your room and then just suddenly green. That's probably what the Hulk thinks, isn't it? He doesn't really control when he becomes the Hulk, I don't think, does he? Yeah. 420 Plant Plaza. We can go for the 420 Plaza if you want. We can go for that. I just realised this is not central, is it? You idiot. You idiot egg. Right, let's get this realigned so it's... Yeah, I'm flush with the edge of the last colour panel in the glass, aren't I? Okay. So, yeah, we want props and decals there. Let's make sure we align that to what we want. There we go. And then we just need to make sure that that tile... Yeah, there we go. That's better, right? Yeah. There we go. Alright. And then let's bang these back on a fence fill again. Grab them. And align them, hopefully. We can get them all. Probably a little spin there as well, I think. Cool. Right, that's slightly better. So we do know now that there is actually a bench of that same type. It's this one, is it? This is. So we can just extend this out, and then we should have a relatively cute, kind of functioning sort of food court plaza. When people decide to come and get a burrito or something before they get on the train. Let's get some trash in there as well. A little trash bin. On each corner. We could even get the little trash pile prop as well if we wanted to. It's a little bit. We don't know. I feel that's just kind of nice inner city stuff, but it's still dirty, I guess, right? There's always rubbish on the inner cities, I suppose. Okay. Right, planters. Planters are something that we saw in Phoenix. So let's do that. Oh, I could use the network planters here. Oh, how good would these look? Actually, I could use network multi-tool to make them more nodeless, I suppose. That is tempting. Oh, I'm not sure now. I've thrown a spanner in the works. What does it look like if we put it in? Let's come off the road length. Oh, that looks so good down here. Can I have that? I need Eggsy to sign off the node usage. Oh, Bad Wolf with a $5 Australian super chat. Guys, I was able to get my version of Ilos back up and running after 4 weeks not being able to play it. That's good news, Bad Wolf. That is good news. Hopefully it's all working for you now. I'm not sure if you're on Discord. I think you are, right? Yes, you are in the Discord. But yeah, there's always plenty of help in Discord if you need it. Let me grab the nodes. This is such a ball ache of a space to design now because all the nodes are really tightly packed in with the tiles. Right. No nodes allowed. Well, Network Multi-Tool might say otherwise. Oh, that's not going to like that, is it, if I remove that node? Oh no, I can't, can I? IMT? Would IMT do it? That's a really intense waste of nodes. Into a decorative network? Yes, IMT would do it. Although I'm pretty sure that's backwards from the way that I want it, though. Okay. So if we do it from right to left, is it going to like that? Yeah, that's fine, just undo it, whatever. Decorative network. And then I need it to be flipped around. think. Or do I? Let's shift it off the road. And then it also needs to have its offset after be increased as well by like 15 or something, 30. More than that, like 35. Okay. Keep scrolling it until people stop clipping through it. Hopefully that should be okay now there. Okay. Cool. It's the tiles conform over it though. No, that's not going to work. Any other road it'll be fine, but with all the tiles here, it's just going to keep conforming over it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it here. We're going to stick with what we found in Phoenix, which was actually those little circular planters. I think we're just going to do that. I think I'm trying to force something in there where it doesn't really need to be forced in. Cool. Right, let's go with these little circle numbers. That's what we saw in Phoenix. We'll have sort of a little staggered repeated pattern of them here. Then let's grab these, just bring them slightly more in line. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then we'll definitely get a workshop tree. I think I know the exact one I want to fit in here, which is what we saw in Phoenix, is those little, like, umbrella acacia looking numbers. These ones here. Yeah, they're called Acacia Trees. That looks so good though, it's only 2 nodes. That's how it starts though, Lauren. You can say, oh, it's only 2 nodes, and then next week you say, oh, it's alright, it's only 3 nodes, and then, oh, it's only 5 nodes, and then you keep doing that. That's how Palaven ended early. That's what killed Palaven. So we have to get out of that mindset. That is, however, very cute and very Phoenix. I think some benches under there would be welcome as well. It's exactly what we saw in the street view, you know? It's like overlapping trees, like it's there for shade. Let's get these little marble cactus benches in here too. These are quite tasteful. I'll have a hydration break in a minute as well, everyone. Cool. And I guess we should have one more out here as well. Node addiction is a real thing. It is. And it's dangerous as well. I think people underestimate how dangerous node addiction can be. I was really surprised when I checked the noob guide count the other day. What was it on? 58%? Which for 9 tiles vanilla is a lot. That is a lot of nodes. Okay, so we've got this in line with the last glass panel of the colour one, so we'll have it aligned here as well. Cool. We've got a little bench spaces. Happy with those. It's kind of like what we saw in Phoenix, right? Those look similar to the Palo Verdes that we have all over the valley. Good choice, got to hear, Joel. Oh, are you in the Phoenix Valley as well, Joel? Are you one of our Phoenix locals? I hope so. Alright, that's not a bad little space, is it? I don't think the... Actually, do you know what might look quite tasteful here? Is... high density commercial, modern city centre, and then some of these boys. Like the little newsstand looking things. Oh, it even says tickets on sale here. Got a little bit of commercial demand. Shall we have that like right next to the road like that? Like it's tickets for the station. Oh, that dog just flew down. Did anyone see? Oh, it's doing it again. That's hilarious. Why are they doing the car park thing? That's what they do in the parking lots. You okay, metro station? Is it because you've been moved it and they can't find the path properly? I hope not. We'll see anyway. Yeah, so we can have those in and they'll function as well. Maybe another one out this side. What does this one say? Chirpster swag store. Oh, that's so stupid. Fucking Chirpster swag. What, is it supposed to be dressing like Chirper? Why is that Chirper so angry? In the store, it's like a demon Chirper. You're all going to clip through it though, aren't you? Maybe have that one here. Swags, bags, tags and gags. Why have I never seen all this stuff before? Be chirpy, not derpy. Represent the best. Go fight win. That sounds like something an American crowd would chant at a football match. Like actual football, not American football. There's a hilarious video online actually, if you haven't seen it, of like Americans watching soccer and trying to sing chants as to kin with the European crowd. It's hilarious when you hear it compared. I'll have to post it in the Discord later if anyone's interested. Gags? Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's a Chirper BDSM shop? Yes, you know, right, you know, don't judge what people are into, Star, whatever floats your boat, right? I'm certainly not one to judge. Not that I'm into BDSM or anything, but, you know, I'm just a non-judgmental person. Right, let's have a hydration break anyway, we are getting off topic very quickly. Planters here are good, thank you, Jason. Should we get a little bit zoomed out? There we go. Yeah, let's get a bit more of a perspective on the new edition. This has turned into a really nice little area of the downtown. Very happy with this. Right, yeah, hydration break and a posture check, please, people. Yeah. Okay. Got 119 of you here too. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. Okay. Just curious, since you've been playing with mods for like 9 or 10ish months, which do you prefer and why? Probably move it just for the ability to fuse buildings together and tweak centralizations. Forest brush is also massively helpful as well. I can't play without forest brush. Prop line tool as well. Yeah, there's a few of them. Glad to catch you live again. I've been driving through Phoenix Metro for the last 3 days, thinking how much it looks like Ilos. Glad you enjoy the airport with the Margaret. Oh yes, Hillary. Let me show Hillary's photos off. So Hillary was flying back into Phoenix the other day, and got some shots out of the plane for us. So really cool. Like you can just see like real life Phoenix Margaret from the sky. It's like just, yeah, this is really cool, Hillary. Thank you so much for this. To have all these little Margaret frames. Where is this in Phoenix, by the way? I have to orientate myself by seeing the skyline every single time. So I don't know where this is. I guess this is like... This looks north of the Margaret to me, where it empties out and stops being... Well, stops existing, basically, because it hasn't been built there yet. But yes, thank you so much for those pictures, Hillary. That was really cool. Thank you for sharing those. Cool. Yeah. Gonna get dislikes for that egg. It's worth it, Jen. I think it's worth it. Let the anti-BDSM virgins get angry. It's okay. I don't really care. Right, I do need to go top up my drink though, guys. So just give me a second. It'll be like 30 seconds, right? Top my drink up. Enjoy the view. Be back in a minute. Hello, people. Right, what have we got? Bye, everyone have to dash off. Thanks, Overcharged. Thank you, Marcus, hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you. That's so cool. Great pictures, isn't it? It really is. Yes, it is. Yeah. Right. Cool. So, yeah, let's come... They really cut across the corners of these junctions. Yes, they do. I can't really put a planter there then, can I? But I do want to see if we can extend the tileage out at least. Okay, let's amend that. There's a lot of decal detail in today, everyone. The vast majority of the stream is getting these bloody tiles aligned. Okay. And then if we just copy and paste you across. Just like so. I really wish you'd all walk down the middle. I want to put plazas here. Like some sort of little detailing bit would be great. Yeah. Hexagon's get his latex mask, I think. I already have it on the access. Start of every stream, mate. On top of the outro music, we need AFK music too. Yeah, I can get some AFK music doing. Yeah. Yeah. I really believe a little bit of pink would do nicely, especially for a couple of spots within the green, but I can't choose. Kicking Sumo is pushing pink all the time. Let's have a look then. There is pink after dark lights, isn't there? Yes, there's these ones. What, just mixed in with the pink Sumo? Mixed in with the green, sorry. Or like maybe on the station or something. Why not have prop snapping on? Oh no, you'll only snap to solid surfaces. It's not reading that as the edge of the building, is it? Okay. We could put it on like the little metro bridge here. In the corner. Or we could have it... I think that might look quite nice, right? Don't know, it's very Oridon. The bright pink neon lights. Something like that. It's like a pop of pink in the green. Right. Cool. You need to turn it on, egg, next to Tree Anarchy. That one. Tree snapping is on. Still seems to snap to it. Do we like the pink? I would like to know it's not me, it's just a pink lights once. Yeah, this one's not on UFC, yeah. Although if anything it is VC inspired. Bright pink neon lights in the foreground of a downtown is very Oridon, isn't it? I don't hate it, I will be honest. Yeah, I think it's alright. I think it's nice. Yeah, I think we'll leave it. Good shout, Kicking Sumo. You have staked your reputation on that and it's paid off. Until next time. Until next time. Okay. I think I'm sort of happy with this area now. I don't want to overdo it out here, I don't think. I might do some more of those planters though. I think we will just grab props and trees. And just grab a row of 2. And then just have them sat here at the entrance to this plaza. There we go. That's quite tasteful, isn't it? And then we'll repeat the same thing over here again as well. There we go. Yeah, some little space fills like that. Quite tasteful, isn't it? Just enormous lover of this little pedestrian space now that's developed in the station. Come out and see all the... Oh, hello. Ignore the people falling through the floor. But yeah, it just opens up into a little food court. Some little kiosk stands here. And some spices in the form of a little palm belt. And then you can walk down on the main street to see the Sky Harbour planes moving back and forth way in the distance. I absolutely love that, how you can see the jumbos. That's like my favourite view in the city now, actually, I think. Does the Sky Harbour really light up at night time? You can't particularly see it from here, actually, but it's still nice. Yes, please, everyone. I love that. Cool, so this is insanely walkable now. Really enjoying that. Let's now have a little look at this space next door. So do we want to pedestrianise this as well? And then we can have this entire sort of little pedestrian belt run around the edge of the downtown. I think it's going to make the most sense, isn't it? Let's get rid of these road frames then, and we can decide what's going to happen. Oh, I need to make this the round version of the American road. 1 second. So let me find where that is. There we go. Make it this one. Cool. Yeah, that's what we want. So the median goes away, and then the hearses can get out properly. Okay, so let's bring this onto a road length. Yes, you won't connect because you're a bridge, that's okay. We'll bring this down. So there could be more possibilities for the usage of the Plazas and Promenades roads, if I can find my unique buildings menu. So we could do the sunken shopping mall. There's also the residential zone on that. We have to bear in mind what we're building here as well. We are contributing to the skyline. So it's going to have to be appropriate. That works nicely. I can't use that one here, it's too garish. And then there's also the pedestrian street market mall as well, which I think I'm going to put in Lake Havasu, but we can copy and paste it because we're playing modded. Sort of initially, this residential zone landmark is jumping out at me. Why don't we see if we can copy and paste this? And create some new shapes out of it. How about that? Oh, hello. Camera's insane. So we get the little gardens fused together. Possibility for some more green space around the edge of this too. This definitely wants to be bobbed though. I want to replace those little crap vanilla trees with some workshop palms if at all possible. There we go. Let's go for a palm. Let's go for a California Tawley. Always a favourite, isn't it? There we go. That's a little bit better. Cool. Hello Egg, I'm such a huge fan and I watch every one of your content. Thank you, Liber. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. Can you make a carnival using plazas and promenades or like an amusement park? Yes, we can. Probably do that in the Noob's Guide, actually. That's not a bad shout for a plazas and promenades build, actually. Putting it on. Oh, actually, wait, would it work? Because you can't overlap park life areas. I guess it just wouldn't be a functioning park life area, would it? Never tried that, actually. What happens if you just put an amusement park asset down on a pedestrian road? It should work, right? It just won't be recognised as a park life area. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, thank you, Liber. I appreciate the support, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. You could make that whole walking bridge into an open air market. Yes, Robbie. Yes, you could. That would look amazing. Although the assets, it would have to be props. Do you know what would look really good with that idea? I don't think it would pull off though, because it would mess with the terrain underneath it. Is these. Yeah, so if you place the green cities, farmers market ones. Yeah, and if you drag it up, it's going to affect the terrain underneath, isn't it? So you can say set it to the same height. You could have it like sit there. Let's go up maybe like a few more blocks. There you go. So you could have like an open air bridge market, but underneath you're left with that. That would look so cool if you could get that to work. Excuse my phone, everyone. It is pinging notifications at me because Arsenal just beat Tottenham 3-1. Sorry, that's a massive sports spoiler. I hope there's no Arsenal fans in the chat wanting to see the score later. My apologies, I shouldn't have said that. That would look so good. I want to do that. I want to find a way to make that work. Probably not today, but yes, that would be amazing. That's a great idea, Robbie. But I can't do it here because it messes with the terrain underneath. And there's a rail line there. Yeah, that's a really nice idea. I'll definitely be, there will be a way to make that work, I think. I mean, you could just do it on a section that's not a bridge, I suppose. That would still work. Okay. I think, again, I'm keen to have the grass come around these little residential landmarks. I think I'm happy with them being fused together like that. It's a slightly quirky unit building, isn't it? And you put two of them together. They're only 800 a week as well, which isn't really that expensive in upkeep, so we're happy with that. Let's go ahead and get some more grass down here. I'm very much feeling the grassy vibes in this part of the downtown. If we can paint it all up, there we go. Are we going to keep the palm garden coming down here as well? I think we probably are. Get rid of that grass though. Yeah, just trim a little bit of it back. There we go. Let's have all this as out here as well. Okay. Cool. I don't like beans, but I sometimes have ketchup with gravy. Is this part of another conversation, Freyden, or are you just telling me that? I'm not sure, mate. I can't see the rest of the conversation in chat. Placing these plazas and promenades wall to wall, green cities, commercial and residential along my modern mid-century is my favourite new theme. It is, isn't it? All the new assets that have come in are just like incredibly usable. They just work everywhere, especially the wall-to-wall stuff. We might get some wall-to-wall condos here, actually. Yeah. Such a cool idea, love that. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, FUC? Yes, it's a good one, that one. Courageous, just use Heinz beans, not all that sweet stuff. Beans on toast, how perfect as they are. Oh, Jen's talking about beans on toast again. Guessing that's what Freyden's talking about. Mod tools, extract the markets and import them as a prop. Yes, you could also just download some little market props off the workshop as well. I know there is a few of them. I think I have the signs of some of them. Thanks when you did a quick shot across it, the visual popped into my head. Yes, it would have been amazing, yeah. It would also work as a fun fair in town too, placed on the ped roads. True, yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting to see you use the new motels. Yes, Exe, that is a good point actually. I've neglected the motels. There's also all this new historical stuff over here, which I think a lot of this is going to go in the rural town. I think I know how I'm going to use these assets for Ilos. You could even have one in the downtown as well, you know, this was like maybe the old city hall back in like 1864. Like this was the old town hall before it got relocated to the governor's office in a much more modern sort of build. Yeah, that could be some hot off the press lore. It's a fucking clash though, isn't it? Yeah, I can't use that here. You could do that somewhere in the downtown though, not here. Yes, the motels, they're the content creator ones, aren't they, Eggsy? These ones, the Hotel Oasis. Yeah, I have been neglecting these. There's also this one as well, the Roadside Diner, which is very much an Ilos asset. This is very Southwest American, isn't it? Bluebird Restaurant. Does this change every time the asset's placed? If we reset this with move it, do things shift about? Oh yes, it does. Volko's Diner, Rosie's, Maddie's. Is that reference to Maddie, Leader of the Monkeys? I'm assuming it is. Let me go for Roses. Roses is quite cute, isn't it? Yeah, it just doesn't belong here though. What does it? I don't know. Do we like the diner in the downtown? I think this is a little more out in the country. There's the hotels as well here, isn't there? And then there's this mad LAX looking thing, the mothership. What do these look if we were to place a few of these in? Not hotel, motel, two different assets. Which ones, Eggsy? The motels. I do like one with the pool on it. Don't like that one. Can we have that pool exposed to the road? I do like that fence in there. That's a little bit better, I think. A little bit of a pool in the downtown space. Cool. This does actually face the sun as well, so it's an appropriate placement of the asset. Imagine you sit here and chill out with some views to the downtown. That's a nice view, actually, to be fair. I bet this is really nice at night time from this hotel. Should we have a look at that? Oh, it's a little bit underwhelming when all the other lights don't come on. Otherwise, it would be nice. There you go, you sort of get an impression of it, yeah. If all the tower's lights are off. Oh, that metro passing by as well. Let's put it in the room. Yeah, I like that there, actually. Search Motel. Alright, actually. Motel. Am I misremembering the asset? The Rump Motel. Oh, Motel Palm Springs. Yeah, that one's nice as well. That one's nice. Or Motackle, I guess, yeah. Yeah. We could have that next door, I suppose. What are these? Are these parks? Yes, they are. I do like that there, actually. Not gonna lie. I did see someone just say have the hotel oasis with the pools facing each other, a slight gap in the two buildings, so it's like a hotel courtyard. I was just thinking that then, like, yeah, this asset here will use itself tremendously well, won't it? Having two of them together. And we will need to change its angle though, because it won't register as connected. Yeah, so you could piece them together as one unit, which would give you a very nice sort of hotel looking theme. If not, you want to make sure the fences are fused. Or you could bob the fence off and have it as an open courtyard. I bet you can bob the fence, can't you? Because it's a modern city centre prop. Not modern city centre, modern mid-century. Fence tall. Yeah, you can bob the fence away and have it as one complete yard. There's a jeep driving through the pond. Not the pond, the pool. That might be too good to refuse. Yeah. I'm going to go for that. Yeah, we will need to relocate this motel though. Why don't we actually have this at the main road? Cool. Again, you could fuse this one together with a road through it and create a really nice... Oh my god, the fusing opportunities that are presenting themselves. Hello. Yeah, and then let's grab a road. Let's grab one of the new vanilla ones. Yeah, let's go for that one. The one with the median in it. Well, you're not going to be happy with me there, are you? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade all this into asymmetrical, because things are changing. There we go. That's fine, that keeps the road hierarchy going through the downtown. And then you could flip this on its side. Then have two larger hotel spaces across from one another. Maybe actually upgrade that into one of the newer roads, the tree with the median, just so it's not as grey. Let me get some palms in there. Some California tallies if at all possible. Like that. Surface painting up the edge. Go. You could definitely prop detail these as well, add pools onto them and whatnot. Little inner city motel. Palm Springs. Isn't there a place in Phoenix called Palm Springs? I'm sure I've had someone mention that to me before. Cool. Get these little motel corner yards with some parking in them. And looks up to the skyline here. I don't think that's horrific. I'm not against it. We're going to go for it. New idea. Right, we do need to provide a connection for this secondary motel though. So let's go ahead and get that in. There we go. Now it is fully connected. And then we can possibly centralise it within this space here. There we go. And then so paint up. Again, some tiles or planters would probably be welcome here too. Okay. Cool. Palm Springs is a city in Southern California. That's probably where I've heard of it then, Hillary. Thank you for clarifying. You could pull them apart so they both butt up to each other on the road and have a walking path in the middle. Yeah, we could do. Would that be better? There's a possibility for chain link fence in there actually, which with a pool in Phoenix is very much a vibe. Do I want to see more people walking through? I'm starting to use a lot of path nodes in this build. I do need to be careful. Let's make sure we've not destroyed the node count this episode. No, we're still 72. We're alright. We're okay. Some shorter chain link vibes through here too. There we go. Something like that. I do like that actually. That's a good shout, Robbie. Yeah. We could even put those tiles down, those little pebble ones. They're actually quite high res when you get up close to them. Actually quite nice. Little pebble ones. We could, I guess we could go for it. We've got the tiles. Are they under plazas and promenades? No, they're not, are they? I do know where they are, I've seen them. Can we search for pebble? Yes, there we go. These ones, I think. Ooh. Nope, not that. Well, that one. I'm doing a lot of tile detail all of a sudden. The little pebble dash going through it. That's not a good way to say that. Not pebble dashing. That's where you like crap on the toilet and it leaves a mark, isn't it? That's not what I mean to say. But pebble pathway is what I'm trying to get home here. Make sure they don't clip through the chain link fence here. Yeah, it's not too bad, but now I'm seeing the chain link fence like that. I think we almost want to amend it so it fits with the edge of the pebble dashing. Something like that. And then maybe they have a gate here that they close at night time. So the scum of Ilos can't come for a free swim. Guess we can have that in. Then let's bring that around to there. Oh, I want some trees in there too. Coconut palm. Is that cute or is that crap? I kind of enjoy it. Can we actually get the gate in, the chain link fence one, or does it look crap? Oh, we've got the glass gate in as well. Oh my god. Right. Yeah, it's that one that I want. It's a little bit industrial, but I think I can deal with it. Right. So can we use that idiom now? Pebble dash is a thing used on housing, not bad toilet experiences only. Yeah, it's Pebble Dash the porcelain. Yeah, it's where like the turd bounces off the ceramic, isn't it? And leaves a dash behind it, so the pebble has... You know what I'm talking about, skid marks, right? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But yes, that's what it is. Place trees and planters instead of fence all around. Yeah, do you think, Eggsy? I think you might be right there, actually. Yeah, I think the fence is... I think I'm happy with it on the front. Not on the sides. Yeah, the fence just makes more sense there, doesn't it? And then we can put some planters down. But yeah, you can also pebble dash the outside of your house as well. Which is like a legitimate construction thing, not like throwing turds at the outside of someone's house. That way you get the pebbles on. Doesn't it protect against like sea wind or something? We just need to move on. We need to move on from that conversation. It's not helping, is it? Right, let's copy and paste everything. Let's go for I want props, and that's it, I think, isn't it? Yeah, and then we can just spin that around so it hugs the opposite side of the hotel. Good shout, Eggsy. I like that. Yeah. Very nice. People walking through it as well. She's even got a little suitcase, like she's just left the hotel. So thanks, Ilos. Thanks for a wonderful experience. And she's putting on her Instagram like hashtag Ilos2K20. Like vibes, yes please. Just like one of Ilos's basic pictures. Right, let's carry on the palm garden here because it's really nice. We might as well have it going. I want to put some palms around this one as well. Quite like palmy developments. Just stop talking, Egg. I'm going to, Eggsy. I'm going to, mate. Yeah. I'll try and talk my way out of it, and the hole just goes deeper. So we'll just move on. It's the best way, I think. Yes, we will. And for no, just let it go. Just let it go. I'm not going to say that. No. I'm just going to keep making it worse. Right. Okay. Yeah, those little residential landmark uniques are wonderful with some palms around them. Very cute, unique looking buildings. Look how all that little stacked fusing has added into the skyline as well. For those buildings. Wish I'd make a city as good as you. Looking good, Egg. Thank you, Rebecca. Although you only see the bits that I show you, remember that. There's some bits of it that I'm like, oops, no. Let's not put this in the episode, because this looks like crap. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the episode. Thanks so much. So I'm definitely not averse to a little bit of condoage happening here because we've got some residential demand. I'm always happy to have more people living in the downtown. I also want to change this as well to the bluestone path with trees, if at all possible. Can we actually bring this flush with the key? Or is that going to destroy the terrain? Yes, it destroys the terrain. Okay, we won't do that then. We'll bring it flush with these ones. You won't connect in because you're a bridge. That's okay. I don't particularly mind that. You can have it connect in here. Let's also change the one down the middle into grass, just so we get a little bit of variation. And I think it's something quite cute and tasteful. I bet this looks hilarious with brown hill grass on the tree, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks stupid. We can't do that one. Cherry trees are quite nice. Saguaros. What are you? Your little tree stumps. No. Juniper might be quite nice around here, actually. I feel like we haven't used the juniper tree for a while. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and place down some more condos behind. Let's go for the level 5, level 4 numbers. There we go. There we go, and the same thing that we saw in the pedestrian street build down on the waterfront. We just got all these little walkable areas now where Sims will traverse. Same through here too, back into the hotel. So many cool new assets that came with that pack. Enormous lore of it. Again, it kind of ties into what we were doing here, you know, when we built the waterfront ages ago. Like, we've got the old knackered block of flats here, and now that Ilos is growing and it's becoming more modernised, they're sort of redeveloping into this new fancy modern stuff, like we did with the construction site in the build between the two areas where we have old college suburbia fusing in with residential. Same sort of vibe, right? Obviously without the massive construction site there. Cool. Okay, let's have a little catch up on chat. I lost 2K20 was like 15 years ago. Yes, it was, Exy. You're right, that's a good point. 2K22 is what I meant to say. I'd rather not let it go. I'll pebble dash my carpet. What the hell are you talking about, Access? What are you on about? Pebble dashing your carpet. Hey Egg, Ilos has turned out to be quite an amazing city. Thank you, Fruit Guy. Glad you're enjoying it, buddy. I'm joking, don't worry, but anyways, I would like to say thank you for everything you've been doing. As a complete vanilla player, you've been to me so much with detailing cities. Thank you so much, Kicking Sumo. That's really nice, mate. I'm glad the videos can help. Good afternoon, Governor. Nice to see you. How you doing, Karina? I was about to ask Eggsy earlier, actually. I was like, where is the Governor? Yeah, we have missed her. We're over by the Governor's office, actually, Karina. Speaking of, love the junipers. Thank you, Jen. Hello to Hugo. Welcome in, mate. Can we get a vanilla asset update at some point? A vanilla asset update? What do you mean, Jason? I'm not too sure what you mean by vanilla asset update. I always look forward to a new episode. It's very, very entertaining to watch you over and over. Thanks, man. You've helped me start a whole lot of playing City Skylines nowadays. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Cooking Sumo. Thank you so much, mate. The Governor's hungover. Oh, you had a skinful then. Alright. Fair play, Governor. What was you on? Is it the vodka again? Don't know what I'm saying again. I'm accusing you of being an alcoholic, but yeah, I hope it wasn't anything serious, Governor. Okay. Bit more grass around here, I think. Cool. And then do we want to bring that palm garden through? I think I do. I think it's just a nice little filler as the rail kind of runs parallel with all the other infrastructure. Just to have that sort of break in grass and then back to like concrete again. It's very un-Phoenix because of course the south side of downtown Phoenix is like massively industrial, which we haven't taken Ilos in that vibe because I was just getting bored of doing industry all the time. So I think we will do that. Let's go ahead and bring this up and around. We might do some eateries here actually next to the highway. Or would the eateries be better here next to the rail? Highway would be loud, wouldn't it? All this space would be loud though. Actually, are these houses even allowed to live here? Yeah, noise pollution's not too bad from that highway actually. That's okay. That's fine then, ignore me. Yes, they are. They are allowed to be here. Okay. Vodka again, yes, in this episode. It causes viewers alcoholics. It wasn't intentional, yeah. It wasn't intentional. Let me search my fence again. There we go. That's what I want. Egg makes out Queen has got a problem. Vodka hangover is nasty. Oh, grim. Grim. I'm not a big drinker these days. I tend to just like lost, I don't know, interest in it, I suppose. Yeah, I feel like I got all my heavy like session drinking out of my system from like ages 18 to like 22. And I'm just like totally off of it. We might as well surround this entire complex with the fence then actually. Yeah, let's have it come up to there. Treat it as a little separate graded area. I do love this little highway system here. Look at that use of sound barriers. No regard at all for the node count. Oh, is this where you're all going? It is, isn't it? Yeah, you're all taking that path node there. This needs detailing as well. Okay, that's a different project. Let's get this finished first. Alright, so I'm thinking some Green Cities cafes up here. Something for the residents and maybe people in the hotel to come and enjoy. You arrive at the hotel and you're like, oh, like what is there to do around here? And it's like, oh, well, there's some Cute little cafes just outside the hotel by the apartments that you can make use of if you like. Grab a burnt bean. That's what the thing's called, of course. And then, oh, they're quite tasteful, aren't they? They actually work perfectly for what I want with the shape. Yes, and then one of those. Although I don't like your car parking space though, but I bet you can be bobbed. Parking space, yeah, disappear. The electric one too, go away. Cool, okay. So we can have that one there. Probably some more as well. Soy and lentils for any vegetarian friends that are visiting. Yeah, come and grab a little, like, falafel. I actually love falafel as well, even though I'm not vegetarian. Falafel is wonderful. Like, top 10 underrated foods. Like a falafel pita bread with hummus and beetroot. Oh, yes please. So good. Yeah, and then we'll allow the palm garden to kind of wrap around the back of these commercial assets. We'll get some tables down here in a second as well. Yeah, just so it's going to break the pattern in the garden design. The same thing applies here in vanilla with like park life fencing. And sort of dropping commercial into the park area so it just breaks it a little bit. It's the same concept here. Okay. It would actually be really good. It kind of, that space there is lending itself very well to a place for tables and chairs to live. So if we bring this right up to the corner, we'll surface paint the entire area in gravel, I think. Like that, not up to the pathway though, obviously. Leave a little bit of room. There we go. We'll grab those same Green Cities tables. Which are those ones, if I remember rightly. Fucking tree brush again, my god, so annoying. I hope that gets fixed one day. Maybe. Got 126 people here as well, guys. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit of Saturday Ilos detailing. Do appreciate you all. Sadly, I need to go. I'm going to be busy today, so I'll see you next stream if I can catch it. It's so early for me, but again, thank you. Much love. Thank you, Kick and Sumo. Thank you for hanging out, mate. Appreciate you. All support. And glad to hear you're enjoying the city so much. My grandma lived in a house with actual pebble dash, and you guys are ruining some very happy childhood memories. I'm so sorry, Lauren. Oh, that's hilarious. So sorry, Lauren. Yes, let's not tarnish Lauren's memories. My parents' house has pebble dashing on it currently. Pebble dash on everything for the next 2 weeks. It'll be on the news in November. It will. Yes, breaking news. Overcharged egg fans pebble dash over the internet and hit. Here's why. They could make like a clickbait video out of that, couldn't they? Like, you won't believe these 3 simple pebble dashing techniques. Or here's why I pebble dashed Ilos. Or here's why you need to pebble dash your city and city's skyline or something like that. There's some clickbait I can get in there. Let's get some umbrellas for these guys as well, of course. They are sat in the roasting Ilos heat. They will want some cover. Maybe we can get another alien coven in here, actually. I feel like we've not placed some alien covens for previous streams, so we can maybe get away with 2 in today's stream. Cool. Let's place them on the table. Okay. Now we've just got a little like cafe eatery area out here now. Cool. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. Let's go ahead and copy and paste a little bit of the palm gardens over here. We'll get props as well so we can get the lights. And then pretty much that is what I want. Wonderful. Doesn't move it just like a great mod. Cool. And then we'll grab this section and rotate it, and you shouldn't be able to tell it's been copied there now. Tremendous. Wonderful news. Same here again as well. Wonderful. At least everyone has forgotten about my flaps. Don't say your flaps, Eggsy. That makes it sound so much worse. Yours specifically just makes it sound a lot worse than it already was. Yeah. Still getting comments on that as well. People asking it to be called San Flapcisco. Like San Flapiego and like all these California inspired cities. I'm like, just stop. Just please stop. I don't want my comment sections full of that. But it's all algorithm engagement at the end of the day, isn't it? I can't really complain. So thanks, Eggsy. Cool. That's really cute. I love that. I'm a huge fan. Can we get a little nighttime perspective as well? Oh, yes. Yes, please, the room. How much more cool does that look now against the train line here, actually having something in this downtown space? It's been empty for ages. Oh, yes. Look at the train going past. Yes, please. We'll have a hydration break here, actually. You can all bask in the Ilos downtown. You're taking my comment way out of context to get out of the gutter. We're not taking it out of context, Eggsy. We just know you, so we know exactly what context you mean it in. Not taking it out of context at all. We know exactly what you're talking about. You. I know you. And have done for many years now. Yes. Okay. Nightscape though, yeah, the night times are really cool, right? Really fun space filling session today. Especially with all the little transport layers here as well. Bridges, train line, all sat against that key network with the skyline in the background. Just very happy, everyone. We'll have a little look at the metro station now as well. Hopefully this has gotten a little bit busier. Yeah, just super walkable. I don't think we've broken the skyline either, have we? I think you can still tell it's Ilos. It's not like it's totally changed with the new additions today. What I am actually keen to see is it changed from the perspective here. Can we see? Yeah, you can see the new towers. It really... Oh, look at that gradual crawl in height. That starts from like here. What building is that over there? That's the hospital, isn't it? Yeah, that's the hospital from the residential area. So it just slowly rises up here now. Even the lights of the Sky Harbour way off in the distance are continually adding. It gets higher and higher in peaks, and then it comes all the way down the other side again. Amazing. Very good, very good. Right. Just to be clear, I had no input on Pebble Rash. You brought it on yourself? What's Pebble Rash? Doesn't sound comfortable at all. Eggsy. Sounds horrific, mate. What's Pebble Rash? An asset has been taken from here. This is, or was, the med clinic. Yeah, I must have loaded in without the European theme on at some point. Let's have that there. And something that wants to be behind here. Probably a little bit of car parking. I don't think we've not done any like inner city car parking for a while, have we? Let's do that. Let's go for a little single one, I think. Should do as a job. Something like that. Oh crap. Is that alright? Oh no, that's not alright. That's a little bit too close to the node entrance. Let me grab network multi-tool. Just want to bring this node up a little bit further away from that one-way road. We'll bring this across on a road length as well. Oh my god, I missed 3 super chats. What the hell? JCO Sunshine with a $5 super chat, and it's yes please icons. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm assuming that was for the nighttime, was it? The nighttime view. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And if you can do with a £4.49 super chat as always. Always the £4.49 if you say. Yes, this has been a hilarious stream. Thanks for the last second, everyone. Don't forget to like plus subscribe, please. Thank you so much if you can do. Yes, that's very generous. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And then Donny with a $20 Australian super chat. Love your work. Eggy, 12 PM down under, so I'd be off. Mate, that's insane. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Really appreciate it. That's very generous. And yeah, shout out to the Aussie subscribers. Appreciate you all. Yeah, thank you, mate. Thanks for all the super chat, guys. It's really generous. Love you all. Yeah, let's get some parking in here. It's a nice little space filler behind the doctor's surgery, isn't it? Let's do the disabled spaces first, actually. Yeah, cool. Wonderful. Alright, we've got this wonderful little parky space out here now. I think I was going to put a little repeated push pattern in there, but I don't think it's needed. I think it's alright. Okay. Tremendous. Wonderful. So that's filled out that space really tastefully. Super happy with that. So the space then does extend over this side of the highway into the governor's office, which we could probably do something with. So let's prepare this space here. Let's just get rid of it all. Let's turn that strength up as well. So we've got a metro, so the park stand can go, the taxi stand isn't needed. This is important, that's part of the governor's office build. Oh, I forgot about this, a little police car detail in here. Little cones and the portal though. So cute. Yeah, so it comes out through the back there, very nice. Not been around this part of the city for ages. Yes, and then this key needs to be extended down. Oh my god, there's more Superchats, holy crap. Eggsy, the gift that keeps on giving, he really is, isn't he, Karina? I can only imagine what it's like having to live with him. God bless you, Karina. And then Sins Arcade with a $5 super chat. Now that I'm back with content for YouTube, you've inspired me to start new cities on PS4. My cities won't be as pretty as yours. You rock. Thank you so much, Sins Arcade. I really appreciate that, buddy. And yeah, I'll check out your content, mate. I'll give it a look. If it's worthy, I'll give it a share at the end of a live stream 1 week. I'm already doing Valilad this week, but I will check it out. Yeah, and if it's shareable, I'll give you a little plug at the end of a stream, mate. Thank you for the super chat, I appreciate it, buddy. And then Lauren J with a 50 NOK super chat. So funny today, great build egg. Thank you so much, Jen. Not Jen, oh my god. That's a Freudian slip, isn't it? You two are spending too much time together. Thank you so much, Lauren. I appreciate that super chat. Yes, Lauren, not Jen. There we go. I just had Jen just super chatted, so I just assumed. And you two basically are the same person at this point as well. So that's we'll just go with that. Right, cool. So I don't think we're going to pedestrianize this area. We're going to just have it as road, and I think we're just going to go with this suburbia pattern here. Because this should be outer-lying suburbia at this point in the city that surrounds the governor's office. So we're going for 10 and then 20. Okay, that's fine. So can we come out from... Can we align that node with the governor's office park? Why is that called Manor Park, actually? That should not be called Manor Park at all. Oh. Oh, there's park life gates there, isn't there? Yes, there is. Right, it's fine, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Who's leaving? Bad Wolf. Good night, Bad Wolf. Thank you so much for hanging out and for the super chats as well. I learned some new slang tonight. Yes, you can. I'm pretty sure you're Australian, right, Bad Wolf, if I remember correctly. Yes, you can take it into the Aussie world for us. You can go and introduce Pebble Dashing into Australia. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Okay, yeah, so we want all these back-to-back housings here. And we might as well just go for a single 4 tile there, hadn't we? Yes, we had. No idea what's going on with that. Are you okay? There we go. You don't really need to be asymmetrical here, to be fair. I love how we made them drive under the RDC. That's very cool. I like that. And then there's going to be a fair amount of noise pollution actually around here, isn't there? It shouldn't be too bad actually for low density res. Let's grab the buildings from here. And we'll just paste them into a row so we have some sort of outer-lying suburbia here, deleting the ones where they don't behave themselves. So what's happening with this key? Do we want to maybe set this height to that one? Yeah, that's better. Then if we bring this flush with the highway and then just elevate it up by a couple of steps. Just want it so it sort of sits with the bridge and then bring it back a touch. There we go. That just tidies that whole network up there, doesn't it? And then that key runs flush with the car park then too. Okay, yeah, and then we can just generate some outer line suburbia that sits here. I mean, I know there's some pretty gnarly views outside of people's houses in Phoenix. The RDC might be a little bit bold. I know people often live directly in front of like distribution warehouses, but it's a little bit of a shadow to live in that one, isn't it? I'm not sure. We'll leave it as it is. It seems to be okay. Yes, hey Gorgonzola, welcome into the stream. That's karma for Lauren pretending to be Jen a few weeks back. Yes, it is. During the Farthest Frontier stream, it is Eggsy. Yeah, it is. Lauren really shouldn't have impersonated Jen. No, it's all backfired now, isn't it? I missed everything, didn't I? Hey Dashu, pretty much, mate, yes. We've been doing some pedestrian stuff in Ilos downtown today. Yeah. Has anyone seen Jen and Lauren together? I think we've had this discussion in the Discord, actually. Yeah. Why is there a fucking load of intercity buses there? What are you doing? Confused? 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 You're all confused, aren't you? Idiots. Right, whatever. As long as you're not causing traffic, just be confused. Introduce pebble dashing into Australia. Is that what I said to her? I don't know. It might have been. I'll say bye. Yeah. You could rename those technical parks into something like Entrance West. Yeah, that's a good shout out to Gorgonzola. I like that. So this would be north. Yes, it would. Yeah, we'll go for... no, it should be north entrance, right? Yeah. Oh my god, capitalise. There we go. North entrance, and then that'll be south entrance. Yeah, I like that idea, Gorgonzola. Thank you. Cool. Okay, I think it should be alright to put housing here. Might have to replace a little bit of it off the metro, just so it's not surrounded by it. But I don't know, maybe this shouldn't be. Maybe this should be commercial or office. Yeah, this shouldn't be residential, should it? No, it shouldn't. Let me do something different with this. Let's do a car park behind, and then we'll place some tasteful commercial around it. Let's go for some parking lot roads. You will connect in there. We will whip out the old node controller and turn you into a bend to then totally close your offset for a bit of the old faithful. And then probably just some... We've got a very tiny amount of industrial demand, so why don't we see what we can do with some wall-to-wall office space here. I think it might blend in quite nicely with the governor's vibes. I guess it's up to the governor, really. Governor, are you happy to have some wall-to-wall office zoning within your park? I think it'll blend quite nicely. Actually, it doesn't blend at all, because that's a very old-school office. I almost think, actually, some vanilla office might be better for this. I already know the asset that I want. It's that little grey brick law looking one. That one. That's probably more appropriate, I think, actually, than the wall-to-wall stuff. Can I move the metro over? Is that going to destroy my metro lines if I do that? Or are you okay still? Are they still going to be able to get in the station? I realise the platform hasn't moved. There we go. Seems to be working. Think so. Don't seem to be annoyed with me. Yeah, the train comes in. People get on it. Yes, we're okay. Maybe it's the game's happy. The game's happy. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one because that's just it's quite appropriate for the theme of the area we're in here. Jen and I are nearly always together in Discord. Yeah, but you can't see You could just have 2 laptops open, or like 2 phones. There's no proof, Lauren. Now that the key wall is nearly a ramp for the kids to try and jump over the highway with a skateboard. Joe, it is actually. It's got the little slope in it, hasn't it? It has. We have to get a sign. No half piping, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not Tony Hawk. Something like that, isn't it? Okay. What about some nice restaurants next to the underground? Yeah, that'd be tasteful here as well. Do what you think looks right. Will do, Governor. Will do. Will do. Nothing blends in Phoenix. That is a good point, actually, Star. Yes, nothing does blend in Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, Gorgonzola made a good shout of some restaurant action. Is there anything that's too deep that we like? The KFC really qualifies a restaurant there, does it? Central Wine. That would be appropriate for the governor's office, given she just woke up with a vodka hangover this morning. We could rename it as well. And then there's the brick commercial behind. Okay, I think we'll go with that then. And then just because the governor's joined us hanging out of her ass, we're going to go for the governor's hanging food and wine. There we go. So we'll have that in there as well. Pretty little alleyway there between the office building and the central wine. And then we can probably squeeze in one of these behind, maybe. Just give it a little finagle and a twist. There we go. Yeah, and then just have that flush with the metro. That's going to line up perfectly with the central wine and liquor as well. There's even, it looks like you could squeeze in perhaps a really awkward asset in there as well if you wanted to. Like a cranberger or something. Which would be appropriate for the hangover, right? Cranberger. So we can possibly have this in here. This is a very tight finagling, but we should be alright, I think. Okay. You can at least see the front of the thing, right? Cool. There's a strip club across from police headquarters here in ATL. Is that Atlanta? ATL, I think. Oh yeah, she said it above it as Atlanta, yes. Hello Redfront, welcome into the stream, mate. How you doing? This is where Ilos' politics are really made, it is, yeah. Yeah. Karina's hangover just went down in history. Yes, it's been immortalised in Ilos now. I'm happy with that fusing though. The Cranberger, the Don Pernu, I don't know what that would sell. That looks a little bit abandoned actually, doesn't it? But a very cute little fusing of modern city centre around a vanilla commercial, vanilla metro, I might also add. Quite happy with that. Cool. Alright, let's get the car parking spaces in here as well. Oh, let's look at the sky together. I hate when it does that. It's the most annoying thing. Right, well it's not the most annoying thing, is it? To leave a very sheltered life if that was the most annoying thing I had to deal with. Right, let's go ahead off this. Brake parking not snapping. And then let's get it over here. I'm glad you've managed to utilise my hangover. It's turned into a wonderful build actually, Governor. Thank you for getting on the piss last night. You've led to some wonderful fusing of some of the modern city centre, or what's it called? University City assets, yes. Yeah. Really cute. Love that. Tasteful. Do we want a path connection here? Probably not. How deep are you? Let me just try something here. I feel like I want my residences to face the rail. How many tiles does that give me? 5. That's not ideal. It's workable though. Let me delete these. We're going to replot these now. Because I want them to come right up against this here. Yeah, okay. So we will go to low density res. We will have a look for assets that are too deep, and we want to search for college. There we go. And then we will just Alt-V each one of these placements every time we need it. Relatively small housings here. It's not a particularly desirable place to live. It's actually pretty horrendous around this side of Phoenix if you go look at it in Google Earth. It's not a very nice place at all. And then on the opposite side, we will do the 3 deep ones. Though nothing too fancy. I really need to go and set up my tags for doing this. So I can have a proper customized pool of assets rather than just winging it every time with the college search. There we go. That's what we want. Yeah, and now that should just sit across the rail a little bit nicer. Yeah, I'm much happier with that. We probably don't need this fence down here either now, do we? I'm going to get rid of that. And then we'll just extend it out by letting it join the parking garage. Garage, even. Excuse my Americanisms. Then, remember Ian B once called me out for pronouncing garage 3 different ways in the same sentence, which was hilarious. I was like garage, and something else. I can't remember the third way I pronounced it. It was hilarious though. It was worth it. Cool. Governor's drinking issues have definitely cleaned up the chat. It has, hasn't it? Yes, it has. It really has. Cool. And then let's bring in some repeated tree patterns here, maybe. Not on a fence fill though, something a little bit taller. Cool. And then we'll probably finish it off with a touch of Ilos dry belt as well. Okay. Ooh, wonderful. Very nice. That's tidied out that area quite organically, I think, hasn't it? A little bit of sort of parking facility here. Filled some really awkward space in the downtown that's been here for a long time as well. Glad we've got this sorted now. Cool. That's about it though, I think. Been live for now. 2:32. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Cool. Let's find a place to say our goodbyes then. Let's go for nighttime view. I think it's got to be over the new green area, hasn't it? This whole walkable space here opposite the Green City's flats with the skyline in the background has to be the goodbye. Wonderful. Okay, so I said we'd host Valulad, didn't I? Let me go grab Valulad's channel. I've not hosted him for a bit. Valulad Gaming. Oh, he's changed his logo. He's all branded now. This is the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, Skyline 6, yeah, it is Valulad. Right. Oh, yes, he's done the cinematic trailer for his Novaria build. Alright, okay. He hasn't told me he'd done this yet. Remastered by Exe. Yeah, okay, so Valulad is doing a series on the Novaria map. Lauren will rejoice at that, I'm sure. The link is in the live chat. Please go spam some comments for him. Let him know he's been hosted, get his algorithm feed in, and then do indeed keep an eye out for his Velasca series, which again is built on the remastered Frozen Shire that Eggsy did. So we'll see what he does with it. But otherwise, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching my videos. Let's give everyone a little shout out. Oh wait, I need to do outro music. Outro music. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let me get... You want to do the outro music, right? Do you want Timeless? Do you want Timeless for the outro music? Outro music, FUC showing outro music, yes. That's such a nice view, looks so good at night, thank you. Outro, okay. Don't forget the outro music. Right, okay, yes. Do you want Timeless? Yes, right, okay, we'll do Timeless. Chill out, everyone. You guys should hear this, right, I think. Is it coming down? Can you hear it alright? I'm not sure how that's going to come through in the mix with the city sounds in the background. You guys are going to have to let me know if you can hear it. You hear it alright? I'm not sure if you can, what the balance is like. Yeah, okay, I think you can hear it. Cool, alright, let's give it some set. Oh, Dashlon with a $5 super chat. Thanks for the morning stream away. Thank you, Dashlon, that's really generous. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out and watching. I appreciate you. And to all the regulars, G, Few Candy, Jude, John, Red Font, Ian Fish, Lauren, Sins Arcade, Jen, Malay, Robbie, Claire, Ian. You're all legends, guys. Thank you for hanging out on the stream. I hope you've enjoyed piecing together this Ilos waterfront, not waterfront, railfront, I guess. Some cute ideas in here today with fusing of assets and some new little plaza designs that have come in. It's, yeah, it's all quite nice. Really glad we finished off this part of the downtown. I think I can just about hear the timeless drop. Yeah, I don't think it's as emotional as Few Candies though, was it? Timeless is a bit too upbeat. Yeah, but thank you everyone, thank you for supporting the stream. Ilos has been a wonderful journey, so sad to see it end. And I'm joking, by the way, I'm joking, so it's not ending. But yes. Noob's Guide will be a little bit later next week. I've got some family gear on over the weekend, so it won't be Monday, it'll probably be Tuesday afternoon. So don't expect Noob's Guide Monday morning, because it won't be there. Alright, well thank you for supporting, guys. If you've enjoyed it, please come leave me a comment on the VOD after the fact. Yeah, it really helps me to pick up more people, and people like you as well, people that like this sort of content, brings them in, so come leave me a VOD. And leave a like as well, if you've enjoyed it. Alright, cool. Do you guys want me to set up like a cinematic pan for that final drop? Hold on, I'll do it for you. Let me time it. The drop's about to happen, we've got to be quick, hold on. Oh my god, this is pressure, holy crap. Time of day. Wait for the sun to go down. Hold on, let's get some points on the go. I'll do a little cinematic pan as Timeless's last section drops. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. This is a really drawn out outro. I'm sorry everyone, but you wanted the outro music. Hold on. Alright, give me 1 second. Right, ready? Unpause the simulation. Drop's about to happen. There it is, I think. There you go. This all works, right? Look, it's just like an episode. There you go. Of course it's sped up in the editing. You don't get to see it like that normally. There you go. So it works. So it works. Alright, cool. Right, we'll shut up. Right, go away. What's it called? Timeless. Right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for the support. And as always, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.